Hello and welcome to the Easy Make Mail training. In this training, we're going to walk through learning how to set up a list and import a list inside of your Easy Make Mail application so that you can build and create a campaign for your e-marketing, mail, and communication solutions. So once we're on the main dashboard, the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to create our list. So we're going to go to the main navigation that is on the left hand side and we're going to select list. We're going to hover over, we're going to select list, we're going to click on the arrow, and then we're going to select list again because we want to create a list. So let's create the list. Once we select create a list, we're going to now select the button where it says create list, right? So we did list, and then create list. So let's select create list from the button. And here we're going to build out our list. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to name our list. So for this list, I'm going to name it Solar Leads Campaign. Solar Leads Campaign. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to do a default name for this list. So I'm going to put on here Solar Leads Marketing. Then we're going to put a from email address. And for the sake of this, I'm just going to put in here contact at easymakemail.com. Okay. Now later we're going to go over talk about how to set up a verified email address, but we're going to do that in another training. But let's keep going. So now let's put in our company information. So what I'm going to put in here is our company information. So this is going to be Easy Make Applications. Then we're going to put our phone number in and our email address again. So I'm going to put in your contact at easymakemail.com. We're going to put in our zip code, the state we're in. Then I'm going to put in the city that we're in. The next thing we're going to do is put in our address. So I'm going to put on here 315 Market Street. It's going to be Suite 24A. Then we're going to choose our country. So I'm going to use United States. The next thing we're going to do is put our home page in which we want our list to go back to when someone opts in or it's redirected. So I'm going to put in https : and for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to do easymakemail.com. The next thing we want to do, we want to select the options that we want. So I'm going to do the double subscription opt-in, right? And then I'm going to also send a welcome email. So I'm going to add all of those. And this is going to give all of our subscribers the opportunity to opt in into our mail. So then we're going to hit save. So this is step one for creating the list. Okay, we missed a field, so we got to put in there the country ID again. So let me choose that. Let me go back and put United States again. I thought I grabbed it, but I didn't. So now let me hit save again. So now our list is created. Our list is now created. So what we want to do now is do one or two things. We're going to run a campaign for this list, or if we already have an existing list of opt-in subscribers, we can add an opt-in list into our campaign. We can import it in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the list. I'm going to click on it. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to import into my list. So I'm going to go subscribers, and then I'm going to select import. Once I select import, what I'm going to do is start to importing my list in. But there are a couple of things I want to change first. So I don't want to make sure that I have all of the correct fields for my list. So I'm going to go over to manage fields. And I'm going to add some managed fields in here. So we have email, first name, last name. But I also want the company name. So I'm going to add that in. So I'm going to type in here I'm going to select on new field. I'm going to select text. Then I'm going to type in your company name. Then where it says subscriber for the tag, I'm going to do company name. Now the tag is important for if we want to make the email a little bit more friendly. For an example, let's say the company name is Easy Make Applications. Then we want to personalize the email for it to say hello Easy Make Applications. That's what all the tags are for. So we can create the tags that we want for our email. So now I'm going to hit Save Change. Once that saves, I'm going to come back and I'm going to import my list. So now I'm going to come back to subscribers and I'm going to hit import. Whenever you import a list, your list has to be imported as a CSV file. You can also download a sample of a CSV file. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit start import and I'm going to go grab a CSV file and then I'm be able to map out what I want from my file. So I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to grab a list. So let's go to a list that I already have. So let's go through my files for a moment here. I'm going to go to the PSMG agency. I'm going to do solar campaign. Then I'm going to do the CSV file. Then I'm going to hit next. Now I need to map out all of my fields, right? So I have the company name that's mapped. The last name is mapped. The first name is mapped. The executive title we don't have mapped yet. So let's see if we can go find that. So let's go choose the field. So we don't have a map field for that, so we can close that out. And now I'm just going to hit start import. Waiting for our list to be imported. And it tells me it's finished. Now my list of subscribers have been added into my CSV file. If I go back to my subscribers and I do view all, I should be able to see all of my subscribers inside of my list. And there they are. All of them are subscribed. So now that concludes our training on how to add lists into our contacts, into our email campaign.